Well, welcome everyone to another adventure, and if you feel like joining in over the next 7 to 10 days of riding, I should be travelling about 3,000 kilometres, and hopefully I can take you on my adventure and share it with you as I go. I'll fill you in on more of the details along the way, but basically I'm going to be heading up and doing the Darling River run, following the Darling River from either Burke or Berowina, probably right down to Menindee Lakes, and then down through into Mungo National Park, and then back home. I'm fogging up. The sun should be just about to come up over there, 6:10, but it's a misty, wet and cold morning, but I don't think this is going to stay for too long. I may be riding through a fair bit of rain on and off today. I'm aiming to get up to around the New South Wales Victoria border on the Murray, camp for the night, and then head up through the snowy mountains tomorrow.
Step by step and day by day, feel just like a pawn in this masquerade. It's funny how the truth seems so cliche. Each day feels just the same. Wonder if the world will never change. Wonder if I'm one to.
Just coming into Healesville, beautiful little town.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri thinks I'm talking to her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, 40 kilometres an hour. Beechworth Bakery, long way from home, but actually we could be going through Beechworth today, so we might go to the original. So we're just about to head up the highway here now and start the windy road through the Black Spur. Might probably get about halfway through it, pull over and just check how everything's going on the bike, all the baggage, make sure nothing's coming adrift. It feels good at this stage, and hopefully as we ride up and out of over the Black Spur, this cloud and misty rain will burn off.
There's nothing to these bones but the fear of the unknown that dwells inside. I'm lonely, but somehow I don't feel alone.
Well, I'll just pull in here I think and just go over the bags and just check everything's travelling okay. Get off and stretch the legs, make sure the stand's down before I get off. Oh. So I'll just take you through basically how I've got the bike set up. Obviously got the Moscow 40s. The only difference is I've got the bigger bag, the 30 litre roll top bag on there. In this side, pretty much got my clothes, extra tools, giant loop bag here, tubes, tyre levers. On the top, tent poles, fuel bladder if required, camera tripod. In this bag is most of the lighter stuff and probably the more expensive stuff. I've got one camera in there, tents, sleeping bags, pillows, mattress, camera gear, drone. We'll move over to the other side. Another giant loop bag, This one's got first aid kit, jump starter pack. Down the bottom I've got some food, basic food, enough for a couple of days. I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along the trip. I've got 1.5 litre fuel bottle in there, may just get me out of trouble, plus a canister in there, a spare canister, gas canister that is, for the jet boil, a few little odds and ends, and that's pretty much it. I think we're all good and good to go. Yep, all aboard. Rightio, Flo. Let's do it. Yes, I agree. That misty rain is not in a hurry to go away. It's actually got a little bit heavier, if anything. It's getting brighter though. That's always a good sign. We'll get through these bends and see what it's like over the other side.
Will I find what I'm looking for? Another heart just searching for more. Key to all of my closed doors. In one moment I will see.
So Lee, just wishing me the best. Good on you, mate. It's actually getting a little bit brighter now. We've just come out over the top of the spur and we'll head down into Narberthol, Buxton, and eventually we'll get to Alexandra.
There's nothing to these bones but the fear of the unknown that dwells inside.
We're just coming into Alexandra now. I could swing left and go the normal way up the highway, but the weather's broken now, the sun's out. I'm thinking I might take you up through Skyline Road and give you an idea of the view that you can see over Lake Eildon. Start new route, let's do it. Turn off up here, UT Creek Road. We just start the climb until we get up towards Skyline Road. I still just have to be wary of any wildlife because it's still reasonably early. Almost up to Skyline Road, hard left. Well worth a ride or even a drive if you're heading up this way. Get some really good views up here. It's absolutely magic going through here. Absolutely fantastic.
Oftentimes it's easier to fall apart.
Alright, we've just hit the dirt road. Tyres are still pumped up around 30 pound. I'm going to leave them at that. Normally once I hit the dirt, I drop them back to about 25 pound all round. It seems to be pretty good. Look out, 500 metres. I reckon it's worth stopping and taking a snap. Should be just up here on the right. Could think of worse spots to stop and stretch the legs. I'll get the camera out, take a couple of photos. Let's see if it takes us the way I want to go. Yep, that's us. Skyline Road pretty much just follows this ridge line right along, hence the name. We'll just cruise on down here. It's nice actually after we've had a bit of rain here. There's no dust, not that I'm riding with anyone, but every now and then when you sit behind another car or something like that, the dust can get you after a while. So we'll just cruise on down here now till we get into Bonnie Doon, head into Mansfield, probably have a feed and go from there. Main Tongoon Road, that's us. No one coming. The smells through here this morning are absolutely beautiful. That storm that's come through last night has just cleared the air and it's just fantastic. Now we're dropping down Main Tongoon Road. It's a smaller secondary road, but it's a good cut through, especially on the bike. Be wary of anyone coming around the other way. Water's right up Ilden's chock-a-block. Looks fantastic. Oh, it just looks absolutely awesome at the moment.
Thoughtless wonder leaves me lost. The mystery. My history brings me back again. The stakes are high. Put your fear to the grave. But not my
Keep over your side, mate. How much road does the car need? Okie dokie. Mansfield, 19 kilometres. Welcome to Bonnie Doon. Yep. Cheese chockers. Right, just coming into Mansfield. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful. We'll get a feed here. Gee, this is quiet in comparison to normal times that I come up here. Yeah, so we might just drop in and see the guys at Mansfield hunting and fishing. Always worth a stop. Open 7 days a week if I remember correctly. And a very knowledgeable crew. All things camping, fishing, hunting. So if you're up this way, well worth dropping in. See if we can get a park out the front, that'll be an absolute bonus. Right out the front, that doesn't very often happen. Well, these are in there. There you go. Job done. How are you? Hello, Mel.
What are you doing?
Cruising.
Cruising.
Ignition on. Okay, we're going to head to Benalla now. Actually, we're going to head towards the Winton wetlands. I've been thinking of going there to do a little bit of photography over the years. and now's a good opportunity just to cruise past and see what it's like. Whether we go back there and camp up there on the bikes for another trip, we'll find out. There's a bit of weather coming in by the look of it. I know I'm supposed to be riding through it later today. Hopefully it's a lot later today after I set my tent up. But at this stage, I've had two things that have gone wrong. Nothing major, well lucky nothing was major. I've caught it before they did become a bigger problem. First one was almost lost the tripod, so I've strapped that on a little bit better. Second one, it's a clip that holds this camera onto the helmet. It had broken on one side, so I was lucky enough to pick up another base in at Mansfield there. So hopefully there's not a third one that comes at a bigger degree. Vanilla Victoria, thank you very much. Oh, it's only 54 k's. Well, as much as they're quicker, they're the roads we want to avoid. The freeways. Not interested. We're just coming into Benalla. Now with all the freeways going through and bypassing these towns, the amount of trade that they get certainly dropped off compared to years gone by. So if you're ever in these little towns, it always pays to stop, get a feed, get your fuel, whatever, and keep them alive. Oop, I was supposed to go right there, not concentrating. Sorry about that, Mr. Garmin. Okay, let's have a look here. The road we want, by the look of it, is just up ahead. Snakes, no fires, no camping. Well, they got the safe for themselves. Okay, so this should split it pretty well. Okay, so we'll head down Boggy Bridge Road. Check it out. Oh, interesting cows. Well, it's certainly looking good. What's the temperature? 26 degrees. You soon notice it when you actually stop moving. Beautiful when you're riding. Yeah, I've opened up most of the vents on the jacket, which makes a hell of a difference. Pretty good track right through the middle of it. Actually, it's a dirt road. Wangaratta, that's what we want. 21 k's, we'll piss that in. Okie dokie, let's turn left here. Head out and get some fuel. Right, well, we'll just jump on the freeway until we get fuel, and then we're going to head to Everton and Beechworth. And at Everton they make a fantastic milkshake apparently, so we're going to give it a crack. Get fuel here. We've just actually gone onto the reserve, and it's flashing 3 kilometres since it's gone over. So we want some ultimate. What do we got here? We've got the whole lot. 91, unleaded, 98, that's what we want. For those of you that haven't realised by now, the Tenere can be an absolute bitch to fill. It's just that last little bit. You can get almost a litre to 2 litres in from the first time it clicks off, but you've got to do it very, very slowly. What's it taken? 11.5 litres. I think we did about 260 k's. But if you want to get the most range out of them, just be patient and top them up. You've got to love the old classics. And speaking of classics, this is a modern classic. Oh, I've got some classic cars here. Have a look at this baby. What's that, Chevy Nova? Oh yeah, baby. Give it to her. Come on, you know you want to. You know you want to. It's probably only got a 2-speed auto in it. But she's up and away. Well, that's enough of the freeway for the moment. We'll turn right down here and head to Everton. Wingy 60, let's slow down. Okay, 500 metres and we'll fill up on some strawberry lovin'. Baby, stretch the legs. A logging truck. Everton General Store and Takeaway. Let's give it a crack. Thanks, mate. Good on you, mate. Hello. How you going? Can I try one of your strawberry milkshakes, please? Yeah. Large, please. Yeah. Oh, you're a champion. Thank you very much.
Thanks, enjoy.
Thank you. Ta.
Oh my God.
That is the best milkshake I've ever had. All good, everything's buckled up, I think. Oh, nice to get moving. Cool air. Beechworth 16. Nice to get on the windier roads, not sit on those freeways.
So you know
Righto.
that you've sown, and all those seeds have grown out of my reach, but always seeking. Well, I'm balled up, I'm leaning through you now.
Main Street of Beechworth.
'Cause I will follow you for the last time. For the last time.
Bonagilla Road.
That you are.
Hume Dam. That's us.
Oh, streets pass like blurry shooting stars. Out of my sight, always seeking. Well, if it's good, then it's good enough for now.
sort of take this little side track here. It looks like it goes right down to the river in front of the dam wall. Have a look at this. Yep, never been here before in my life. Time to go and have a look, I think. Well, there's not a lot of action. There's only just a trickle coming over the spillway, but I'll be very surprised if the weir isn't full. Would you be quiet, bird? I'm trying to record here. But either way, I think I might go back, get a feed at Baralla Road, my favourite fish and chip shop, and then head up along the Murray and find a camp spot for the night. It's a brilliant structure, this bridge. Look at that, someone's given a fair old fanging on the jet ski.
Take me down to the river where the peace won't run dry. Gather round.
It actually looks like the dam's gone down a little bit, but geez, I tell you what, I think it's well and truly reached its peak over the last few months, definitely during springtime. We'll just follow this river road, which is a fantastic road on the bikes, but you want to have your wits about you, especially going into the dark or early morning. It's full of wildlife. Home straight now, and a few k's, and we'll get to the campsite. And I'm looking forward to actually setting it up and jumping in my bed, to be honest with you. I'm pretty cooked. Let's do it. Could be me. Yep. Let's go down and have a look. Looks like a bit of water's come through and washed this away. This will do me right here. Well, I could think of worse places to spend the night. The sun's hit the hill, it's starting to cool down, and I'm looking forward to jumping into my bed. But either way, it's been a fantastic day. I could have done this ride to here in about 4 or 5 hours if I wanted to push it up the freeways. But where's the fun in that? So going all the back ways today, it's taken me about 8 or 9 hours, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Now I get to spend the night here. I won't be up that early, but we'll head to Jinjallik, Tumbarumba, up to Tumut, and continue north and see where we get tomorrow.